Oh man, yeah. You know it's time for the guys when you hear the crackle of that record sample right there, Damon, man. How you feeling, brother? How you feeling today?
Hot.
Hot, hot. It's hot out there, ladies and gentlemen, and we would like to welcome y'all black to another episode of Grand Day Baltimore, man. This is episode 73, man, where we bring you the most information and more inspiration right here for all the Charm City residents on Zone 16 Network, man. Peace to all the zoners out there. I'm your host, Joseph Garner, along with my co-host over there, Damon Williams. And we are in the building again. Wait, I forgot. Birdman hand. Yeah, you got to do the Birdman hand rub, man. Birdman hand rub. Good stuff. We multitasking right now, zoners. I'm talking to my niece. We got a studio. We got a house full of kids in here, Damon. So I'm trying to tell Pepe, what's up, Pepe, man? Big shout out to Peyton out there. I'm trying to tell her, come on through. You know what I mean? There's kids downstairs. All of y'all can act silly and break stuff up. It's always a good time, man.
Some chicken bacon here.
Yeah. Gonna be a good old time. Good old time. They were supposed to be going swimming, so something.
It's
apparently
hot as hell, man. It's a day for swimming.
Yeah. No, I mean I went yesterday. So yeah. I got in the pool yesterday, so it was a good time out there for me. My hair's a little dry from all of the chlorine out there.
Would you ever want a pool in your backyard?
Absolutely, I would.
You would?
Absolutely.
It's funny, you talk to people who
I'm a pool guy.
Yeah, like when you talk to people, like people say, I never want a pool. But you talk to people who have them, you either get the ones who talk about how much work it is, seem like they almost regret it, but then you talk to people who's like, they love it. Like they love it. It's a lot of work, but they love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess it's going to be 50-50 regardless, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Now, I don't mean to, just we talk about our personal lives, our personal experiences here a lot, as we go through these uncomfortable conversations during the liquid lunch hour, man. We got a couple of them today for you, man. So stick around. But just personally in my life, my aunt always, you know that, my aunt always had a pool in the backyard zoners. Big shout out to Aunt Margaret out there. Tab Accounting. If you need some accounting work done, holler at Tab, TABB Accounting. Good stuff. But she's always had a pool. So that's what I grew up with. You know what I mean? I grew up, and I'm talking about my mom's sister. So it was like, yo, Aunt Margaret, can I come through use the pool? She's like, oh, come on, boy. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, I'm on my way. So me, shoot, you got me wanting to call up after the show.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? To say, hey, y'all want to gas up the pace, man? Head on out there and jump in the pool today, man, to see how it's going.
There's so many pool options nowadays, too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when we grew up as a youth, had the above ground, in ground. The in ground, that's the end all be all.
Yeah.
But though you had nice above ground ones too, though.
Yeah.
But now it's like the options to above ground doesn't have the stigma. You know what I'm saying? It's like, everybody.
I hear you.
But now it's like, even though you always had nice ones, now it's like you have ones that's all kind of fancy ways they make it, and they look like in-ground pools. it's got gardens built around it.
Now, one thing that I always knew, though, about it, and that maybe it's a reason why individuals don't want to have pools themselves, Damon, but it's always, just dealing with my aunt and going out there, it's always a hassle getting it ready for the season.
Yeah, that's what they always complain about.
Because you got to clean it out. You got to make sure. It's big money.
Both of them, above ground and
you got to make sure the water is good. Make sure
your
chlorine levels are good. Yeah, all of that kind of stuff. So I know that's something that they've always dealt with, or I've always heard my cousins complain about. Like, no, we can't get in the pool yet. Daddy didn't hire. The pool guy to come yet. You give us about a week. Okay.
I've always admired those people who just say, you know what, the hell with it. I'm getting me a pool, man. Always admire. And I'm not talking to in-ground people. I'm talking about the people who say, you know what, I want a pool. I'm not dealing with the concrete and the excavators.
Yeah, all of that kind of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? I got a yard big enough.
Hey, we appreciate y'all for smashing that thumbs up out there, man. Keep on doing it, man, because we rocking and rolling. Well, look, here you go, Damon. I'm going to pop it up on the screen for him because it's coming up this weekend, man. Remember the Make a Stand by Making a Splash on June 23rd, man, down in Fells Point, Baltimore. The sold-out swimming event, Damon. Sold-out swimming event. So these people are not afraid to jump in the harbor, Damon. That's coming.
No way.
This weekend. They've been talking a lot about the, what's the rapper's name? So apparently there's a white rapper who's been using this as his gimmick.
Logan something.
Yeah. He's going to jump in the pool. Well, he's been jumping in the harbor every day since this announcement was made, trying to get his, promote his album.
He's actually kind of funny.
Yeah. I've only seen it trend a couple of times here or there, so I don't know much about it. Was it one of the kids yelling and screaming? These knuckleheads. Goodness gracious, they already down there acting the fool, man. Already acting the fool.
They trying to jump in the harbor.
You know what I mean? Stop acting like down there. What's going on down there? Calm down. Be quiet. Oh, in the house making noise, man, making noise. But this is why everybody's in there, man. Check it out. So they in there because it's hot outside, Damon. Hot. Yeah, big shout out to all the birthday people out there today, man. June 18th is today's date. It's 91 degrees and sunny, Damon. Summer. We got 2 more days until summer, so we still in spring. So spring is kind of marinating here. It's going out with a real bang, with a bang, 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 for real.
This said, do the right thing.
Do the right thing. Thank God for the left nipple. Man, one of them days out there, man. One of them days. All right, so let's get into these top stories. You don't know how we do. And we don't really have. Well, we got a couple top stories. That's one. I'm gonna save the graphic for that. The first thing we're gonna talk about, Damon, man, is and you brought it up last night. So let me make sure I can pull us up out here. Father's Day recap.
Oh
Father's Day recap. Now, you got laced. I'm gonna say.
I don't know about late.
They definitely hooked the brother up. All right, so look, y'all. Right below us, you see it. You see two wonderful paintings. Damon's about 15 seconds behind because his screen has a delay on it. But you see two wonderful paintings right there created by, should I say his name? Do you mind me? All right, but the artist known as Salvador Williams out there. He getting his Basquiat, getting his getting his young painting on and Damon. So looking at this picture right now, this is last year and this year's Father's Day together, right? That's below us? Because you said he did Snoopy for you last year.
Yeah, I'm a Snoopy guy.
Yeah, so hey, Zoners, if you were following us last week, man, Damon was talking about this Megatron painting and telling us how he's a Snoopy guy. And look, there you go. We have an artist that did two wonderful renditions of Damon's favorite cartoon characters out there, man, for Father's Day.
Yes, I'm a Megatron guy. Megatron guy.
Big Megatron. Megatron was like one of the coolest toys, him and Shockwave, because as kids, for us to get guns, you know what I mean? It was like, oh my goodness. And I mean, Megatron looked like a real gun. Like Shockwave looked fake. It looked like a laser. We get our geek on out here. He looked a little fake, but Megatron really was what was that? A German Ruger? He was a German Ruger.
He was a Walther
P38. Yeah. Had the little, and then I remember when he came, he had the scope, the silencer. They had the little extendo joint that you could put it and turn it and turn Megatron into a rifle. It was, man, that was good stuff.
Yeah. Well, they had to discontinue it and make him into Galvatron, laser gun.
Yeah, they couldn't keep selling kids that toy, man. Couldn't keep selling kids that.
I still have them. I have two of them, but I have one in the box.
Man, you better get your 40-year-old virgin on, man, and sell that joint. You could probably get a pretty penny for a Megatron still in the box. How did you manage to keep? Who gave you the foresight, the wherewithal to say, I'm going to keep this toy in this box and it'll be special down the road?
Well, we took care of our toys. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
We kept the little...
Until my mother gave mine away.
Well, what would happen with us, I have the one I played with, then I have this one.
Yeah.
Because I have a brother, they would buy us, they bought doubles of everything. And then, they would just go and just be buying stuff. And they were hide toys. But sometimes they would hide stuff and they would hide it from themselves. So years would go by and we discover stuff in the back of my parents' closet and all kind of. So I'm probably like in college. And I discovered this Megatron just in the.
Still in the box.
It was a couple of them. It's a couple of them I discovered like that. And, at that point, I'm not playing with toys, but I just said, I'm just going to keep this Megatron. And then, then it became a thing, being toy collectors, started kind of trending.
Yeah.
So then, I'm like, well, I ain't going to get rid of it. I ain't going to sell it. Plus, I like Megatron. Plus, it's just cool to look at it. It's all bright silver in the box. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for mine. That's how it went down.
You got a Megatron, didn't you?
No, I had a Megatron. I'm talking about Father's Day gifts. I'm about to throw. And I don't know. Is it a reflection on me that they didn't? You know what I mean?
It is not a reflection on you.
That they didn't lace daddy for father. I'm at the age now. My oldest child, she went out of town, ladies and gentlemen. She was gone. She was gone on Father's Day. Yeah. Now, she texted me bright and early, 5 o'clock.
There you go.
Early in the morning. Hey, Daddy, how you doing? Happy Father's Day. But I'm going to be honest with y'all out there, man. My oldest was gone.
Is it a thankless job?
Absolutely, bro.
I think it's like being an O-lineman.
Oh, Slim Griffey in the chat. He said he got cards and 2 Reese's Pieces.
Jesus, you're not even 3 Reese's?
He got more. Somebody ate the pack. They cracked this 4-pack open.
He didn't get the king size joint.
They cracked the 4-pack open and took 2 of them
Man,
joints.
you go to Dollar Tree, get the big joint.
Or they gave him the little 2-pack blicky.
Oh man, the 7-Eleven joint.
Yeah, they gave him the little 2-pack. He got 2 more than I did. I just got the text that said Happy Father's Day. And then the little one, I had to go pick him up. Like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm ready to come over. And that was like 8:30 at night. That's how they do me, man. That's how they do me.
How about your birthday, though? Your birthday was yesterday.
The birthday was wonderful. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. I just started my 48th lap around the sun, Damon. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy and all of that. The wifey took me to and my niece and my son took us down to Six Flags. So I got to, we're gonna talk about it a little later because we said we're gonna get into some amusement park conversation a little bit later on. We'll wait for that. But yeah, man, I got to go down there, get on the roller coasters, do my thing. I told the young ones, I said, look, we can't have no busters and no marks when we go to the amusement park. Like I don't want to hear all of that. I'm not getting on a ride.
I mean, but we can't be. But when we went, our parents they weren't getting on the roller coaster.
That wasn't happening. No, that wasn't happening.
No, my father would have found a seat.
He just sat down and look, meet me here, and you better be back on time.
He go in his pocket.
He give you money, and that was it. He wasn't getting on the ride.
I'll see you at 8:00.
Yeah,
he could have left all night.
Oh my goodness!
And my mother, both they could have just left the park.
They in the chat. Damon, they're in the chat talking smack right now. No, so there's my son in the chat right now talking about let us go to the court. It's 90 degrees, bro. Look, peep this, Junior. Peep this, young man.
Tell him to go and see what happens.
You see this? I'm going to pop it up on the screen for you here. It's 91 degrees, bro. And you're going to get more court later on the day because we still got workouts. The heat ain't going to stop this 6 o'clock workout. That's
football workout.
You know what I'm saying? He acting like he ain't got to go to football. And we said, y'all can go out on the front. Go outside. Go get Peyton. Go around and holler at Peyton, man. Introduce your friends to your cousin. All right, crazy stuff, Damon. We doing a couple recaps here. Here's the other recap, right? We talked about Father's Day gifts, and here's the graduation recaps, Damon. Check this one out. Things got crazy.
A wild brawl breaks out inside Disney Concert Hall Thursday evening during a graduation ceremony. Kids from an alternative education school and probation started fighting.
We were coming out of the ceremonies, and there was a car right on the other side of the cars that were parked, and we just saw shooting, and then saw the smoke and everything, and everybody just got down on the ground.
2 people were taken into custody in the parking lot.
It was wild. It's like we're here for a happy moment, and it's just ruined with gang activity.
Oh,
where was this?
You see that, Damon? Now this was from what I understand. Let me make sure here. And we're gonna check on it. I want to say this all happened in California, but it was now. In their defense at this crazy graduation, Damon, in their defense, it was, so the incident happened at the Walt Disney Concert Hall in downtown Los Angeles, Damon. But in their defense, this was a graduation for, look at the guy in the corner that jumped off of the thing on top of somebody. What is going on with people?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what
in these fights, man. But that is insane that guy jumped off the top of something. But this was a alternative school.
Yeah,
so
I heard her say that.
Yeah. So, a lot of the students, the majority of them were on some type of parole or probation or something like that. But I mean, even still, this, like they said, it's supposed to be a glorious moment. It's supposed to be a good moment. and it turned into not only a brawl, Damon, but also a shooting outside. A shooting outside of the event.
I think a lot of people behave as if they're always on camera. I do.
That's what's going on now?
Yeah, I think a lot of people just show out. You think about in your life, how many times have you seen cat fights?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen a woman throw a drink in another woman's face? Before the Real Housewives and all that trash.
Nah, that wasn't happening at all.
How many times you actually seen a woman throw a drink in another woman's face?
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have you actually seen guys? And we're from a pretty violent city. How many times you actually seen a dude really get stomped? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you think about the brutality of that, because we have seen that in person, and that's wild to see that happen. See it, to be there when that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But you see all that stuff nowadays. Was it World Star? Is it World Star?
World Star. Get put on World Star,
you know
man.
I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like seeing people get beat down and seeing women throwing drinks at each other and people like you jumping off the turnbuckle or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, listen to this. So they said the incident that happened, it began when someone jumped off the second-story balcony to target one of the students. So somebody jumped off of the balcony going into the attack. The graduation was for about 150 students, 29 of which were on probation. Crazy.
Who does that?
I don't know, man. Just apparently in Los Angeles. And this was in the Walt Disney Concert Hall. This quote is from the Los Angeles County Probation Department. They said all detained probation youth had already exited the auditorium and were placed in secure holding areas prior to the incident occurring. So this wasn't even the kids. This was their families and friends. 4 people were arrested. Charges and names have yet to be released. Damn.
Maybe it's that gang stuff in LA. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's on camera, man.
Everybody wants to be seen. Yeah. They ready for their moment. For their moment, their 15 minutes of fame, man. Their 15 minutes of fame. All right, well, that's a nice little kickoff to the show right there, right? Way to start things off. When we come back, man, we talking pardons and Westmore in Maryland, Dane. Ready for that? All right. We'll be right back, Zones. Oh, there it is, Zoners. You guys see it up on the screen, man. Check this one out, man. Top story for the day. All right, now, Maryland Governor Westmore, Damon, has issued a sweeping executive order pardoning over 175,000 marijuana convictions. That's a lot of convictions, man. Yeah, the pardons cover misdemeanor charges for possessing small amounts of marijuana with more than 150,000 for simple possession and another 18,000 for possession with intent to use drug paraphernalia. All right, now Moore framed this decision as an effort to address racial inequities in the criminal justice system, noting the disproportionate impact on communities of color. Baltimore City, good old Charm City right here, accounts for about 25% of the pardons, Damon. And that, yeah. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott hailed the move as a significant step toward the healing of wounds inflicted by the war on drugs. Attorney General Anthony Brown highlighted the triumph for African Americans and other Marylanders disproportionately affected. Recreational marijuana use was legalized in Maryland in 2022, following similar moves by other states and President Biden's 2022 pardons. All right, now the Justice Department, they are currently, Damon, considering reclassifying marijuana as a Schedule II drug out there, man. So, big shout out to Governor Wes Moore and Mayor Brandon Scott, man, getting things done. How you feel about that one, then?
I think this government owes black people an apology. And that's what I want. As many lives as they've ruined about marijuana arrest, marijuana incarceration caused by marijuana possession. I mean, we ain't gonna get it, but you know.
I mean, you hear him say a quarter of the pardons just happened in the city alone. So that means that a lot of Baltimore City police officers were they were just riding around arresting people just for simple things, just for possessing small amounts of marijuana.
You say the city,
yeah,
but Baltimore County's huge. So that ain't including what happened in Woodlawn.
What happened was going on in the county.
And Dundalk.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Well, Cherry Hill's in the city, but all these surrounding areas where black men live, there's a lot of black men been jammed for marijuana in Carroll County, which is also in the state of Maryland. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just PG County. As many black men's lives have had some hiccups, if not just downright derailed because of marijuana arrests.
Yeah.
Losing jobs.
Yeah.
All kind of stuff.
My first, hey, look, it's liquid lunchtime, man. We're going to be honest with the people out there. My first coaching position, I don't know if you remember, Damon, when, back in the days when I was coaching, because it was so fresh on my record, having a marijuana possession charge, I ended up being dismissed as an assistant coach. So
that's a hiccup. That's a derailment.
I know.
That's real life things that we more personal to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
and people want to discount that. I have a thing about these dispensaries and these boutique marijuana sellers. I got an issue with that. I have a huge issue with that.
Because it's like we've known black men that had to do it on the low for years, and now all of a sudden it's
now
like
y'all want to do it now because it's cute. Oh, it's cute. Oh, it's cute to smoke marijuana now. I want the different flavors and this does this to you. Nah, man. You got brothers whose lives was ruined because of marijuana arrest.
Yeah, and I mean, with them wanting to make it a Schedule III drug, right? They want to reclassify. So right now, marijuana is on the level with heroin, cocaine. You know what I mean? All of those, the big ones. And they now they're going to reclassify because people have been saying for years that, hey man, it's not, it didn't really harming anybody that much. And then when you look at it, all of the different medicinal purposes that they're starting to rehash, no pun intended, right there, you know what I mean, and bring up. But
man, I say legalize all of it.
Legalize. Oh, you are of
all of it.
You are of the Kurt Schmoke ilk.
I am.
You want Amsterdam.
Yes.
Amsterdam.
No, I want you to be able to go into Rite Aid or Walgreens
and buy an 8-ball of cocaine?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Just like back in the day when there was cocaine and Coca-Cola, and you go to the pharmacy, you go to the soda fountain, and there's little pharmacists over there selling some Dr. Pepper with some dope in there. Yeah, I want that.
Now, I'm laughing. They talking about, look, MJ jumped in the chat. He said, why are the kids in the chat? The kids are being educated right now on the finer aspects of marijuana today, man. Good stuff. Good. Now, here's some knowledge for you right here, Damon. I did not know this. So a pardon is an act of complete forgiveness that absolves an individual from the guilt of a criminal offense. All right. Only the governor has the constitutional power to grant pardons, him and the president. So those are the only individuals that have the power to do that. The act restores the civil liberties lost as a result of a conviction, but it doesn't expunge a person's criminal record. Now, they said this. Expungement laws in the state of Maryland were adjusted in 2022 when they began to decriminalize it, Damon. All right, so as they started to, and because of that, they started wiping out marijuana-related convictions. Yeah, if it was the only crime that the person had been charged with, so starting in 2022, the state of Maryland just started to expunge everything out there. You don't even have to ask them to do it. They're just going to do it.
I think all crimes, other than
I was about to say, don't say anything crazy.
Other than murder
mm-hmm.
and sexual assault,
mm-hmm.
other than those two,
mm-hmm.
I think all crimes should have an expiration date. All of them.
And I feel you because I mean you never know what, like, you know what I mean, if it happened in a situation where somebody was forced to steal something, forced to rob something, you don't know what position they were in life. You know what I mean? And they, you know, they
could have just been a horrible guy.
Just on, down on their luck. Yeah. You know.
I mean, the guy
situations change for everybody, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A guy who was, say, robbing and stealing, just stealing. He was just a booster.
Mm-hmm.
And he would steal from every department store he went into when he was, say, early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's 39 years old and he's, I don't know.
Working.
he's a married father of 4. And
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he gets hired for a new job and he has to put on there. Oh, it's expired. It doesn't matter. Certain crimes.
Yeah.
I think there's expiration. I think it should be.
Well, hey, look, we got them good reefer smokers in the chat, man. They saying that they good for it. They happy with everything that is taking place right now. They're here for it, and they're actual individuals in the chat right now agreeing with you, Damon, that it should all be legalized. It should not be a criminal offense.
Look at it like this: we have a former president.
Mm-hmm. Who has a son that's a
No, I'm saying
we have a current president who has a son that's all over the place for drug
our
use.
former president,
mm-hmm.
he never disclosed any of his finances.
Mm.
You can't find a record of his grades or nothing from college. So, if this old bastard can become the president,
yeah,
and you don't know nothing about him,
yeah,
he's been accused of all kind of stuff. It's court records of it. So if they can just sweep it under the rug,
yeah.
Why can't we?
Yeah.
Something you did when you were 19 years old because you were smoking a big fat blunt.
A stogie.
You had a big fat blunt.
Gorilla
like trying to be Method Man when you were 19 years old.
You were 19.
You had a 40 in a blunt. You're 19.
Yeah.
Everybody had a 40 in a blunt at 19.
19. Yeah, that's true.
You're 39 years old and you're working for some law firm and that's still on your record? Come on, man. It should be expired.
Hey, let us know, Zoners. Keep dropping it in the chat. Let us know if you feel the way Damon does. If you support Kurt Schmoke, you want all of this thing to be decriminalized out here. You want all individuals to have some type of expiration date on, we'll say what, nonviolent crimes? We're going to go there with that? But you're saying even certain nonviolent crimes, right? Even certain violent crimes, maybe.
I don't want to say victimless crimes because even stealing,
everybody's a victim.
Yeah,
right?
So I'm just saying if you're stealing from a store, they have to account for that. But I'm saying you should be able to redeem yourself of certain crimes.
Yeah.
To me, murder, sexual assault, there's no redemption.
No redemption for that.
Yeah. But if you were selling drugs, you were stealing from stores, using, different type of narcotics, driving under the influence, all that kind of stuff, man. Come on. It's been 30 years. You haven't done anything.
Now, what about the Dewey people that don't learn their lesson and it keeps happening over?
Then it's not expired.
That's
it's
true.
It's like punching a hole in your subway ticket. You keep getting points. Keep getting points.
I got you.
You get a foot long, then you get a. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you like the veggie delight? You know what I'm saying? You get 2 veggie delights today because you keep punching tickets.
Hey man, look, we're gonna go to this commercial break. Look, we got zoners in the chat going to war with the kids right now. The kids want to go outside and go to the basketball court for some reason. They're gonna be the only ones there. No one's at the basketball court right now. No one's there. No one's there in the middle of the day in 90-degree
And
weather.
no one's buying you a snowball because you didn't listen.
Oh, heard that. We'll be right back. No. It's almost that time, Damon. It is almost that time for football season. Some breaking news came out today. The Ravens are getting a new colorway for their helmet, Damon. You'll see it up on the screen in a second. So the Ravens now have an alternate helmet other than the black one. It's purple. Gold face mask. Got an alternate logo on the front, or on the side, I should say. You know, got some talent stripes going down the side in the gold. Mm-hmm. Looks nice. I would have preferred the white. That's just me. I would have preferred a white and purple helmet. This purple and gold, is it a little too close to the Vikings? I don't want to look like the Vikings.
I would be cool with an all-black helmet with just a purple number on there, like a college helmet or something.
Like Alabama.
Yeah,
like Alabama. Wouldn't it be hard to see the black, the purple on the black? I think that would be a little hard.
How about just nothing, just black?
Just an all-black helmet with nothing on it.
All black helmet.
Or the
maybe
red
a gold number on the back. Since they're incorporating gold now. Maybe that'll put a white number on there. I mean, maybe because we don't have throwback jerseys and throwback uniforms. So like
Ravens not even old enough for all of that yet.
I mean, you know what's crazy?
At this point, what?
They are kind of old.
30,
they are kind of old now.
About to hit the 30-year mark.
Yeah, how about that? Like we can't look at them like they the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, they're younger than them, but still, you know what I mean? I mean, Jacksonville Jaguars, that's an old team now.
Yeah.
But I like those weekends when the team's playing their throwback uniforms. So I would kind of like to see if the Ravens just did their own version of it, their own spin on it.
What a classic Raven uniform would look like.
Yeah.
Or maybe
yeah.
model one after the Colts, possibly. You know what I'm saying?
I say wear the Baltimore Colts uniform.
Wait, yo, just make them mad. Just make everybody mad out there.
And just get fined.
We got zoners in the chat agreeing, man. They're liking that purple. They saying that purple helmet is fire, man. Purple helmet is fire. It's gonna be good out there.
You know, it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, I think I was talking about this too. Marcus, yes, I was. I was talking to Marcus Jones, and we was talking about, my school colors were purple.
Yeah.
And how in our day, that was something you had to embrace. Purple, it was like, we had purple jerseys. We wear purple. And now it's like in Baltimore, It's just whatever.
Everything's
we
purple.
just wear purple.
At Purple
You know what I'm saying?
Fridays. Yeah, if you don't have purple in your wardrobe for Fridays, once August hits, something's wrong with you if you live in Charm City.
And we've always been a colorful city.
Mm-hmm.
We always like orange Air Force Ones.
Mm-hmm.
But remember when the purple Air Force Ones hit?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, you would wear purple Air Force Ones.
Yeah, I would. Somebody, Michaela's in the chat. She said the purple grape Jordans. She wants some purple Jordans out there. Okay. Yeah. She ready. She ready for her Purple Friday already.
Yes.
All right. So how about this one, Damon? All right. Now, the last time the Ravens were on this show, Zoners, they won a Super Bowl, Damon. So did you know that this year's Hard Knocks is focusing on the AFC North?
Yes, but they had won the year before. They were on Hard
Knocks. When they won Hard Knocks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You sure? You sure?
They had won the year before.
I just remember the classic when they had the rookies imitating Shannon Sharp and imitating Ray Lewis on there. That's what made me think that it was actually the year they won the Super Bowl. But you might be
know, he's like a bootleg cousin of mine, that guy.
That was doing the imitation?
The guy was imitating Shannon Sharp. His name is Tim Johnson. He's like a bootleg play cousin kind of sort of. Or bootleg in-law. He's a bootleg in-law.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and now this one won't just be just the Ravens.
In Alabama.
Yeah, so they're going to do the AFC North. So they're going to cover, unfortunately, Pittsburgh, the Bungles, and that other team in Ohio. Those guys as well. Now, I mean, technically, this was the best division in football last year.
I agree.
Yeah. So maybe that's why Hard Knocks is there. So they're I don't know. I guess they're thinking that somebody out of this division is gonna pop up.
Doesn't every team have to participate? Isn't it the contract? I think that's it. I think every single team in the NFL.
So at this point, they've gone through every team. Then if they're doing something like this, right? That's what I would think.
Yeah, I would think so. Can you imagine the conversation with Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh from the commissioner telling them you guys have to be on this?
He said, well, I saw a clip there, and John Harbaugh was like, he never wants to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he never wants to do this stuff.
Does Grumpy Tomlin seem like he would want to do this?
Yeah, it's like,
them two grouches.
Terrible, man. Good stuff out there. Good stuff. Well, Baltimore sports, man, it's been doing a lot of shining, Damon. You know I had to put this one on here, man, to rub it in. Wait a minute, hold up here. Yeah, I had to put it up here to rub this one in, man. Check it out, Zoners. Check it out. I had to rub this one in on Damon right here.
Boom, Bing. That's what it was.
Slump this. Bing. Oh! Oh!
28 KOs. It's all.
Why you rubbing that on me?
Man, we had some. It's another hater out there in the chat, man.
I never was a hater. I said it's gonna look bad for Baltimore if this boy gets knocked out.
You can't run Marcus Jones, man. We heard some guys was out there saying that Frank White that White was gonna knock this young man out.
I never heard anybody say
and that you see right there on the screen. Look at that punch. Look at what you'll see it in a couple seconds, David. Look at what that punch did to his face. My goodness. That young man Tank got a lot of power, man. I guess that's why they call him Tank. out here. Now, this was his, 31st title defense? 32nd?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not title defense, but fight, And he's still undefeated here, man. I'm rumble, young man, rumble out there. I'm happy for the young brother out here shining. I truly am.
Mean, the dude wasn't ready. I mean, he wasn't ready for him.
Got mean out there. But did you we were able to get it here.
I didn't even bother. I could have watched it. I just, the thing is, man, Well, I'll ask you: Is he must see TV?
I would say this at this point, yes, because how they like to call it out here, he got that one hitter quitter, Damon. A tank fight, you can't turn your head. It's like watching Mike Tyson. Now, he may not knock him out as early as Mike Tyson because he definitely took this young man White. He took him into the deep waters. He waited. He let him throw a bunch of punches in the early rounds, and then once that 8th round hit, man, Tank just started measuring him up and wailing on him with power shots. And you see it right there. This one power shot, and it was an uppercut, and then that left hook, and it was a wrap, man. If you turn your head, you miss it. You're gonna miss it.
You know the most exciting thing about his matches for me?
What's that? The entry,
the backflip.
The backflip off of the top
I
ropes.
love seeing him do the backflip.
He's straight Baltimore out there, man. Flipping on the pissy mattress in the alleyways, man. That was good stuff out there, man.
Who was the guy back in the 80s who used to do backflips? Was it Aaron Pryor?
I don't know. Hey, who in the chat, man? Let us know, man. Let us know in the chat who else used to do the backflips out there.
The guy used to be up in the middle of the ring. He would do backflips.
Now it's a little scary for me. There's a lot of money up there on that top rope, back flipping off of that top rope. Like Tank got to calm that down, man. Calm that down.
Man, he's been
flipping
doing
off
that
of that
so
top
many
rope.
years. He doesn't know. Somebody who's been doing that since they were a little kid,
it's not gonna bother him. No. He's not gonna go out like Willie Lump out there.
You ever seen Chris Brown flip?
No, I have not. I didn't know he was a flipper.
Chris Brown is a freak of nature.
I know he can dance his ass off.
He can play basketball.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about him. I actually have it in my notes to talk about him on Thursday because he's trending right now because he had photo shoot, I guess, with his fans, where fans were paying like up to $1,000 to take a picture with him, and he's trending because a young lady took a picture with him and her boyfriend saw it, and he broke up with her for taking a picture with Chris Brown. What is that? I mean,
what did Chris Brown do to him?
Nah, that's what I said. I'm like what? Like, I mean, don't most people have to deal with someone in their life having a celebrity crush? Like, I don't know. You explain it to me, man. You tell me, Damon. You tell me.
Well, you saw the pictures and the way he was taking them with those.
Yeah,
girls.
I mean, you know, that
celebrity crush and him grabbing your girlfriend. That's a little different.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it on Thursday, man.
But you need to see a video of him flipping and stuff and
doing the backflip,
like Javonte Davis and Chris Brown should have a flip off competition.
A flip off.
Yeah.
Well, Tank like to dance too. You know, he's from Baltimore.
No, he needs to stop.
I don't think
he cut that dancing out.
Yeah, I don't think he dances as well as Chris Brown out here. But
look a little fishy. I don't like seeing them dance.
Shots fired out there.
I don't like them dances.
Said look a little suspect. You sound like my guy. Big shout out to my guy Leonard Morgan out there. You sound like my guy Leonard Morgan right there.
I don't like them styles of dancing. I mean, I don't think they realize how it looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that Baltimore dance they need to retire that.
Need to retire it?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, well, we appreciate y'all sticking around with us, man. We always want to remind you guys out there. Go ahead, man. Smash that thumbs up for us. Hey, the kids in the chat. Kids, you in the chat, hit the thumbs up. Why haven't you hit a thumbs up yet? What is going on? They're not hitting thumbs up. Our own children aren't even hitting the thumbs up in the chat. Man. What is going on out here, man? But make sure that that's what you guys are doing right now, man. Hit that thumbs up. Go ahead, click that share button. Go ahead and subscribe. Here's the big one here, Damon. Guys, go to Zone 16 Network on Facebook. Smash that thumbs up for us, man. Smash that like. Follow us on Facebook so we need to get our subscribers up on Facebook. They made a new rule now where they shut us down. We don't have enough followers to keep broadcasting live on Facebook. So right now we're on IG, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. I usually repost on
They
X.
think they better than us. They think they too good for us.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? So
That
like,
means I gotta take my feet out.
yeah,
I gotta take my feet out.
Facebook got the algorithm going on there, man. Got the algorithm slowing us down, man. All right, so here's some other things out here, Damon. Let me find it out here. We were going to talk amusement parks, right?
The best and the worst, and the most raggedy, and the scariest.
He said the most raggedy. Well, I'm going to say this. We are going to add this to the most raggedy list. Can we? I hate to say it. Six Flags in PG County. I gotta put it on there, Damon. And the reason why I'm putting it on there is went down there yesterday, and I mean there were numerous rides that they weren't working. Then there was another one. I should have loaded the video up so they could see it. You and I are old, so we remember when Six Flags was called Adventure World. I know Wild World. We know some of y'all out there in the chat, man. Don't act like y'all not old as we are when it wasn't always Six Flags out there. But the wild one, Damon, that they kept that roller coaster. All right, and Six Flags, and it's one of the first ones there when you come to the park to get on it. It broke with people on it while we were in line.
Ain't no way.
Think about that one, Damon. Think about that. Like, I'm mad that I didn't post the video because it's like if you don't have the video up, people aren't going to believe it. You know what I mean? People aren't going to believe it. Hey, big shout out to my guy out there, man, Macari Quinto, man. Happy Father's Day to you, brother. Happy belated Father's Day to you. He said he remembers when it was Wild World. He's old enough to remember Wild World out there, Damon. But yeah, the roller coaster was broken. It was crazy. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, no, let's get out of line on this one. We won't get on this, Ella. We're not getting on this one. So we didn't. We didn't get on that one.
I mean, what are you doing maintenance-wise that your roller coasters are breaking down? While people are on it. Like, it should have been shut. It should have just been closed for the day.
Well, I think that there should be a time, and maybe this is the case, where just wholesale shut down all amusement parks, all boardwalk piers for maybe like 1, 2, 3 weeks during the winter. I mean, no one's getting on roller coasters when it's
anyway, don't they?
Yeah, just shut it down and do maintenance. Why aren't they doing that? Why are you coming into the summer season with rides not working? That was just the weirdest.
And this is early summer.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Summer hasn't even started yet. Damon, it was so. I mean, I don't want to say not crowded because it was crowded, but I mean, we were just jumping on the rides. You know what I mean? Just getting on them. We didn't have to wait in line. You know, just jumping in and out of the wave pool, all of that kind of stuff. So I mean, no one was there. So my thing is since it's early in the season, just go ahead, shut the park down for about a week or so, bring in all the mechanics, and fix some things, man. Fix some things.
You know the solution for that?
What's that?
Just go to Hershey Park.
I'm not a Hershey Park fan. You're a Hershey Park fan?
I hated Hershey Park as a kid. But going in recent years, Hershey Park's nice. Okay. It's very nice, actually.
Okay.
You know, and they have a bunch of roller coasters and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have a full water park.
Yes. Now that's Six Flags, the one in MPG. It definitely has the water park. What they call
the original water park?
Hurricane Harbor. Yeah, because it was the wild when it was Wild World. It was a water park at that time. Yeah, so that was a good time. You know, I did my shit swimming. Like I said, my hair's a little rough. Got a year worth of growth here. I'm gonna have to wash it tonight. Get that chlorine up out of there. But yeah, it was a good time.
Now, you know a really nice amusement park?
What's that?
You're going to spend more money, but it's an indoor one in New Jersey.
Oh.
I forgot the name of it.
Whoa.
It's like, you heard of the Mall of America in Minneapolis?
Minneapolis, yeah.
It's the same, like, ball franchise, and there's one in New Jersey. Right outside of, it's East Rutherford, New Jersey, right by where the Jets and the Giants play.
Yeah.
And it's across from New York City. And it's a full Nickelodeon amusement park, and then there's a water park inside of it. It's crazy. Like it's something you got to see in person. It doesn't make sense.
Tish, you hearing that? So hey, we got to hit it up. We gotta hit it up, man. Because I mean we head to New York all the time. So we got to go up there and check this one out, man. You got to find out the name for me, Damon.
And then you don't like the free falls and all the drops, but they have the free fall when it takes you all the way up and spins you around.
And then drop you down.
But if you go at night, you see New York City. So you see all little. It's cool. It's very cool, actually.
We got Zona in the chat right there. Marcus Jones is agreeing with you, Damon. Marcus Jones says Hershey Park is extremely nice.
It is.
Extremely nice.
Yeah, it's damn near corporate nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then he also says what I said, Six Flags sucks.
Six Flags does suck.
Yeah, Six Flags.
But we had some good times at Six Flags. We used to go in college, though. We had some good times.
Mm-hmm. Now, hey, the ultimate one. Come on now. If we're from this area.
Oh, Kings Dominion.
Absolutely.
Oh, they were the Mercedes-Benz.
Absolutely. The Shockwave is like the original. Oh, this is a alternate roller coaster here, and that thing is wild. Now I will give them this. The Man of Steel and Six Flags, that Superman roller coaster, Damon.
Six Flags was
those
very
those
nice
two drops. Them things is wild.
Oh, Six Flags was nice when they were Adventure World going in. You know what? It may have went down at the Six Flags. It went under that umbrella because it was really nice. They're the Batman roller coaster and all that stuff. Yeah, it was nice.
You know who has a nice roller coaster and you wouldn't expect it? The Ocean City Boardwalk.
I believe that.
It's small, and it literally does a loop, a corkscrew, and a loop, and that's it. But man,
talking about, was it Jolly Rogers?
I think the Jolly Rogers is just like the name of the park, that area. Yeah. But on the boardwalk, Ocean City has a nice roller coaster, man. I gotta make it to the one in Minneapolis. What is that? You said Mall of America, right? Because it's the amusement park is inside the mall.
Yes, and that's exactly how the New Jersey one is. Yeah, it's like that. Big, huge mall, big enough for an amusement park.
I gotta make it there. I don't, and you kind of spoiled it. I can't do the rides that make me feel ill. So none of that spinning around in circles, none of that putting me in a swinging chair and whipping me around. I'm good in the roller coasters. I can do the loops and the turns and the hills and everything. But all of that, those rides where they just kind of spin you around, I ain't about that life, man.
What about like the classic, the old city style amusement parks, like the one at Coney Island in New York?
Festival. Well, that's
festival. It's actual, like in Pittsburgh, they have Kennywood. And we used to go there as kids, and they had the Jackrabbit, and that was like the famous roller coaster. But Kennywood's still there. You know what I mean? Just like I think it's a Cyclone in Brooklyn. I think that's what it is. It's all these classic roller coasters. Oh. Do you like those? I mean, if you like the Carnival in Ocean City,
yeah.
I mean, it's like,
well, I mean, it's not a carnival. It's a boardwalk.
That's what I'm saying. So those old school roller coasters and rides at Ocean City on the boardwalk, that means you'd be cool with Kennywood.
Oh.
I'm assuming you'd be cool with Kennywood.
All right, we got T. Sam's in the chat. She's saying Sandusky, Ohio. She's saying she would rather go to that one next time. I haven't heard about that one. Is that the Cedar Point or Great Point? I want to say
there is one.
I think that's the name of it, Grand Point, Cedar Point, or something like that.
Whatever. There's one in Ohio that was associated with Kings Dominion back in the day. Oh. Whatever that. You know how all those franchises were like connected. Mm-hmm. It was one in Ohio that was connected to Kings Dominion. I don't know the name of it. Maybe that's it.
All right, I'm gonna give you one, and it's not really an amusement park. It's a theme park, and it's a good time. Sesame Street.
Sesame Place was good.
I always have a good time when I go there.
Yeah, but we too big to go those.
No, I mean you can't get on the rides, but it's a good time.
I know because I got on them.
It's a good time with the little kids, man, and to see the kids' reaction to all of the different different characters and everything, man. It's always a good time. If I did enough digging, I got pictures around here with me and Aja.
I would never with my kids, but when we worked with the Police Athletic League,
Pal Kids,
and I didn't know what it was.
I've taken Aja. I didn't take the little boy. I didn't take young man out there.
We did when they were younger, we did Dutch Wonderland. And that has the ski lift thing that takes you all over the park.
Yeah.
That doesn't strap you in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's real crazy and scary. But they had a good roller coaster.
Dutch Wonderland.
You know, yeah, you can still go there now. It's not only little kids.
Okay. All right, so it looks like we got Sandusky, Ohio on the itinerary for soon.
Now, if you're going to talk about amusement parks.
Disney World?
Yeah, come on, man. What you think about Disney World? I mean, some people think it's too much, and
yeah, it's
you know,
it's too big.
You gotta go at least.
It's too big. So it's so much to do, and that's the other thing. So I noticed this yesterday. Like Six Flags to me, when we were younger, when we were in our teens and 20s, it seemed like a huge place. And yesterday it was like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was. I'm like, did it shrink? Did something like did they remove some things? And they're actually expanding it. They're building some expansion to it, but it just seemed real. It seemed a lot smaller to me than usual. So the older we get, it seems like things that were big and grand, now they're pequeño.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, even though someone close to you doesn't want to smell the smells of Hershey, Pennsylvania, but that's why it will be interesting to go to, because it's like Hershey. That whole area is nice. They have outlets.
Yeah.
I mean, it's restaurants. It's just really nice.
Good time.
The area, whereas like these other amusement parks, it's like they dropped them in the middle of no man's land. It doesn't look like that.
Well, that was our fun for the beginning of the summer right there. And then we've been talking about summer vacations, man. So let us know in the group chat, man, if any of you are going to any amusement parks for summer vacay this year. It's gonna be a good time. All right, now it's time to get to that portion of the show, Damon, where we talk about born days, man. Yeah. Happy birthday to Thabo Mbeki, president of South Africa. All right. He became the leader of South Africa in 1999. All right. Preceded by Nelson Mandela. Today, Damon, born on this day in 1971, is singer Nathan Morris's birthday.
Boyz II Men?
Yes, sir. The founder of the R&B group Boyz II Men. Born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, known for their many hits, End of the Road. Nathan Morris, today is his birthday. How about Bashan King Miller, Damon? You know what that is?
No.
Silk the Shocker. 1975, man. Silk the Shocker was born in New Orleans, man. It ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Happy birthday to that brother out there, man. Happy birthday to that. All right, we also got a couple things going on in history that went down on this day, Damon. We like to drop these little known actual facts before we get up out of here. Damon, did you know that, let me get this right. I got him up on the screen there. I'm just making sure. Bernard Robinson. All right. Bernard Robinson became the Navy's first black commissioned officer in 1942 out there. 1942 on this date. All right, and we just had Wellington Webb, who was elected mayor of Denver, Colorado in 1991. He was the first African-American mayor. Right now on the screen, you see African-American inventor W.H. Richardson. He created the baby buggy, Damon, the baby stroller. And then on this day in 1968, the U.S. Supreme Court bans racial discrimination in sale and rental of houses, Damon. And did you know about what about the guy Gift the Gab, Damon? Unfortunately, on this day, he passed away.
He was in Black Alicious.
Yes, the rapper from Black Alicious out there. There you go. Man, there you go, Damon, on point today.
He's 3 for 3. I never listened to Black Alicious. I never listened to Silk the Shocker. And I never listened to Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men? Yeah, out there. Well, no. So here's
one song I like.
Here's 4 for 4 for you out here, man. Also, right, some albums that came out today. On this day in history, man, Helter Skelter, Damon released their first album, Nocturnal.
Okay, I'm 3 for 1.
Yeah,
'Cause
Nocturnal.
I like
You listen
Sean
to that.
Price. I like Sean Price.
But Third Base's second album, Derelicts of Dialect, came out. And I know you are not a fan
I'm not.
of Third Base at all.
I am not a fan
Yeah.
of Third Base.
No Gas Face, no Brooklyn Queens. I know that's your one right there, Brooklyn Queens. That's the one that makes you not like those guys out there.
I mean, how do you do that? 2 white dudes bad mouthing black women
it
and
made
black people dancing to it.
it made us. Well, in his defense, MC Search married black.
He did, but
Sorry.
still, hey, look,
In his
still
defense,
stay in your lane.
yeah.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You are a guest.
Well, there it is, on us. There it is. We are done for this Tuesday, June 18th out there. Tomorrow's a holiday, Damon.
Yes,
Juneteenth.
it is. Yes, it is.
We cracking the grill. MJ, we're going to go check it out today. We're going to go scout out where we're going to set up the grill. We're going to figure it out. You hear the kids yelling at us. They want to go over to the park. So we might go over there, do some walking around, and figure out where we're going to spark up the grill.
You know what's crazy? I drove through there the other day, just on the humble, and just kind of show, hey, this is where the black pool was and everything. It was jumping back there. And I'm thinking to myself, I keep forgetting that it's a federal holiday now.
Yep.
So everybody's out. It was white folks playing tennis on the courts.
Back there?
Yes. And I'm thinking to myself, Wednesday may get a little freaky. I may have to.
Gotta get there, Mike. We're going to have to get there early, man.
I mean, but.
Going to have to get there early.
You know, I'm still in the mode of no one really does this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to wake up and realize that no, people really are on it. Like people having these brunches and stuff, Juneteenth brunches and Juneteenth parties, and it's like, damn, gone are the days where we just would show up, throw our grill in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have the bowls dock and play some music. No. I don't.
Michaela's agreeing with us. She's saying, yes, we should go. So, hey, we're going to celebrate that holiday tomorrow. We want all of you zoners to tune in. I'm sorry. Pardon my language. We want you to zone in again on Thursday, man, during the Liquid Lunch Hour, because we'll be back for more right here on Grand Day Baltimore. Peace.